Yo, what's up guys? Metaphor here, bringing you a commentary in a game where I played Evelynn into Dardoch's Silas. I played this game a couple of days ago, and this isn't going to be a normal, like thinking like a challenger video. I kind of just want to talk and stuff like that, and explain a couple of things that are going on right now in general. Also, it has come to my attention that people don't really know that I stream on Twitch all the time. Uh, but my main platform, guys, is Twitch. I'm sure a lot of you guys do know that I stream on Twitch, but I really want to reiterate the fact that, I usually stream about 8 hours a day. I'll talk about that in a second, though. I stream a ton. I do unranked challenger. I climb my solo queue accounts, my challenger account. Climb a bunch of different accounts, stuff like that. And, yeah, it's just really cool. I've been seeing a lot of my YouTube viewers there in the Twitch chat. You guys are super nice. I really appreciate all the cool new people that we're meeting in the chat. It's awesome. And yeah, if you guys want to check out the stream, the link is in the description, twitch.tv/metaphor. And yeah. So before we really start talking about the game, well, actually, I do want to talk about this early play. I want to talk about my game plan real quick before we really get too like deep into the commentary. So I'm against Silas. It's very common, Red Krug's path here. Silas into Evelynn. Silas is actually, I think, one of the best junglers in the game right now. If I were to say who the best junglers in the game right now are, I would probably say I actually think Hecarim is #1 with Conqueror. And then Celerity Water Walking. You guys can check my OPGGs if you want to check out what I've been running on Hecarim. I also think Rek'Sai's good. I think Jarvan's good. I think Silas is really good. And then underneath is like Kha'Zix and them. So I think top 4 would probably be Jarvan, Hecarim, Rek'Sai, and Silas. I think those are probably the better junglers in the game right now. And Silas is super fun to play. I'm not very good at him, but he's pretty fun. Nonetheless, we're playing Evelynn, weakest character in terms of skirmishing early on, so we're trying not to fight the Silas. We do red Krugs. We think he's doing red Krugs. It's pretty common here. This guy clearly didn't have it warded based off his movement here. I'm not clearing this way to go for this gank, but if it's here, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to be trying to do crab after, but if this gank's available, I mean, why not, right? Definitely wanted to wait for Urgot to use his E there, which is the most important part of this play. There's 2 things that go down in this play. When I'm approaching this gank, guys, there's 2 things I'm thinking about, okay? I'm thinking about, is Sound going to hit level 2, and is Urgot taking his E or his W second? Or his Q, depending on whatever ability he has. So he took his E and got cancelled. At this point, he's already dead. Like, he can't get out at this point. And right now I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm trying to get into a spot, because if he just runs straight down here, you'll notice how I walk into the lane. Instead of flashing early, I'm essentially make him put himself in a worse position than he's already in. Here, we'll just look at it real quick. So you'll see how I approach the lane. I don't need to really rush this play. If he runs over here, then I flash Q earlier, and that's fine. Or I can flash auto attack if he's close enough, but you'll see he's in a spot where he's constantly putting himself in a worse and worse position. So I kind of just wait until it's 100% guaranteed, get a nice Q flash, or flash Q, and the play is good to go. He instantly flashes. Even if he flashed my flash Q, he actually still would have gotten hit by my second Q coming out. So someone might comment, well, he could have just flashed your Q, but it was pretty hard for him to do that. I would have definitely got another Q off, and he still would have got CC'd there. And then I would have just been able to put my red buff on him. So we get a nice kill here. I hit level 3, which is really nice. We get to yoink the kill. This is really good. Like, getting an early kill on Evelynn is super strong due to the fact that I don't really have a way of getting ahead of Silas in the early game. So finding a cool little gank like that is so good for me. Even though I use my flash, I'm not really trying to gank super hard pre-6 anyway. But if I can make my impact known, or if I can make my presence known, then I want to go for it. So right now we're assuming he's probably on bottom crab right now. Either he's on bottom crab or he's crossing for top crab right now. But we don't have any information, so we're just going through our jungle clear right now. The reason why we didn't walk through the river, the reason why we didn't go from here and then walk through the river is because if for some reason he was doing a clear where he would come to top crab, I would have no flash, and he definitely has flash and he has his E, which means I would die every single time. So we see him on bot crab here because our ward's expiring. I'm going to finish my birds and then go for top crab. And I'm making a mistake here, just due to the fact that I think that he's going for my blue, because we don't have vision anymore, but then he wasn't going for his blue. I did get vision here, but I really made a mistake by still going. Like, this is just a straight up brain dead mistake. I think my thought process in the time was that he was like maybe walking right here and the sweeper didn't see him, because it's very uncommon that the map doesn't get split here. I actually think it's really beneficial for Dardoch to split the map against my team here, due to the fact that the top lane matchup, it's good for me to gank, don't get me wrong, but the bot lane matchup is so much more volatile, and if Dardoch can basically make my bot lane irrelevant, we don't really have much of a way to win. Now, pre-6 I can't really help, but post-6 I'd be able to help my bot lane out, but I think if Dardoch isolated my bot lane here by splitting the map, it would have been better for his team. Now, I did make a mistake here, I have no flash, obviously I die here, just obviously terrible play by me. But what comes out of this play actually isn't that bad. So obviously, yeah, we give a kill over to Silas, but the play isn't actually that bad for us because we've gotten 3 of our jungle camps and we've gotten a crab, which is exactly what he's gotten, but we also have a kill. So we're a bit behind right now, but the way that I see Evelynn is if I have a kill and if Silas has a kill, I'm actually in a better spot than he is. Due to the fact that Silas actually has ways of ganking pre-6, more so than Evelynn, it's not unlikely that he would have a kill right now, compared to the fact that it's unlikely that I would have a kill right now. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm about a camp and a half behind him in terms of time, which is bad, but I have an extra item right now that I shouldn't have, and I think it's a very valuable thing to have right now. Not to mention the fact that the items aren't bad for me, but since the map isn't split, my bot lane isn't going to get isolated this game, which is a really, really, really big deal for me, I think. So yeah, with all that being said, we're just gonna keep going on through the replay. And yeah, so like I was talking about before, yeah, so I stream every single day. Obviously I mainly play League. I've been playing some variety games on a different account, which is called Metaphor Variety, but I mean, obviously I mainly stream League and all that stuff. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for like the Kha'Zix guide. I've been getting a lot of messages in Twitch chat about it. Truth be told, I haven't even started it yet. It won't take me that long to do it when I actually work on it, but I kind of don't want to just keep pumping out guides over and over again because I think the formula will be really bad. Like I feel like if I just keep pumping out guides, I don't want the information to be too repetitive. And I'm not saying that it would be super repetitive. I just feel like spacing it out a little bit would be a lot better than doing that. So, and I also wanted to get your guys' opinion. I know I asked in the comment section a while ago for your guys' opinion on what type of content you guys wanted to see. And there was a lot of mixed opinions, but I was really wondering, you know how I stream a lot, and then sometimes when I'm dueling, I get some really good games with some of my friends. Do you guys not want games where I play with friends? Do you guys want games where it's just me commentating over a VOD like this? Do you guys want games that are just basically from my stream, where it's just my live thought process? Or what do you guys want? Do you guys want more, you know, montage type videos? Do you guys like the VOD review like this? Or obviously this is a bit less of a VOD review because I'm talking about this stuff right now. But like I'm just confused as to what people actually want. I know my channel is doing really well and I couldn't be happier with the results I'm getting, but I really want to make sure that going forward I'm doing what's best and what everybody enjoys. So yeah, going for this gank here, we actually hit 6 pretty early, which is really good for us. There's pretty much no way we could have stopped this top gank. It is what it is. They don't end up getting a kill, but we don't match it. Basically, any time that Silas is spending ganking, that's time that I'm spending getting 6. So, since I'm 6, and my mid laner's 6, and their mid laner's 6, I know something's about to go down. Especially because Zed's W's down, so I'm just backing him up here. This is really common. It's also pretty early for me to be 6. Don't get me wrong, 7 minutes into the game isn't really like super early, but the fact of the matter is that their Silas is level 5, and if I'm playing an invisible champion or I'm just off the map, the only way a Kali can gauge what level I am, really, is by telling what level the enemy or his jungler is. So if he's really paying attention, he probably doesn't even think I'm 6 yet. So you get a nice little counterplay here. Awesome kill right there. Getting the ball rolling as Evelynn early on is so good. And so far, this early game, obviously I inted at their blue buff, but this early game so far has been perfect for us. None of our lanes are losing super hard, and we actually have early gold. We actually have an early gold advantage over a stronger jungler in the early game. So I'm just cleaning my jungle here, and then I'm probably gonna... Do I look for reset here? Oh no, I don't think I ulted, did I? Or did I ult? Maybe I'm trolling. Oh, never mind. I have Prototype Black on my team, so I think he was just spam pinging me to gank bot. And sometimes in solo queue, if I'm in a bad mood, I'll just listen to every ping. So I just went for this gank here. Oh, I think Zillion had no flash. I think that was the whole point of this. So I think I just... Yeah. This is actually well played by me. I don't remember if I talked about this in my Evelynn guide, but what you can do on Evelynn is if you don't plan on hitting your charm, what you can do is QW. And what that does is you'll notice how I throw my Q out first. My Q's about to go out in the air, and then if I press W before it hits him, you probably just heard the charm go off. You know, you can barely see it right there, but boom, it hits him, and look at how slow he is. He actually had flash, but look at how slow this guy is, man. So we get a nice free little kill right there. The gank ended up working. I didn't really believe too much in it, and I also have enough gold for my jungle item anyway, so ganking here was kind of meh. Yeah, we were kind of just getting lucky there. We're trying to get lucky there. So we definitely want to reset. We definitely want to get a jungle item. And right now we're looking good. We're also running inspiration with boots and futures market right now, so we have the extra gold on every single reset. The way that I've been doing my runes on Evelynn is if I feel like I can impact the game in the first like 10 minutes or so, then I want to take boots inspiration or boots and futures market. And if I feel like I just need to scale, then I take focus and gathering storm. So this is another good play. You know, as soon as this mid lane is like getting frisky at all, you know you have to show up to this lane. Luckily I was in the right area at the right time, but we come in for a really easy counter gank. I actually really wanted to watch this in a VOD. I want to see if I did this right. So I'm going to turn off vision for blue team. I want to see if they even see me here. I'm actually really intrigued. I wonder if they see me. Oh, they did see me. They barely saw me. Okay, never mind. I wasn't as smart as I thought I was. But if you actually watch, I do a little movement here to make it seem like, or to make it so that I don't get spotted. I fucked it up in the actual game, but watch this movement I do right here. I'm trying to make it so because obviously I'm waiting on my passive right now. Look at this movement I do. Okay, it's really hard to see in super slow motion. Never mind. Okay, we'll play back in regular motion. Just watch my movement. You'll watch how I kind of back off against the wall because I tried to proc my invisibility before I cross over. Watch. Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but whatever. I actually kind of misplayed this by going for the charm on a Kali. Charming the Zed here, or charming the Silas here is way better, but I'm super strong. I get a nice easy kill right there, and this is a really dope movement that I do right here. So I'm looking at the lane right now. Zed's really low. Akali is pretty low, but Akali knows that Zed's low, and that Zed isn't gonna be able to shove this wave in. Akali's probably thinking I'm gonna shove this wave in, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm a dumbass here, and I'm gonna fake that I'm running away. And you'll notice, as soon as my invisibility pops, look at this illusion I'm giving. I'm giving this illusion that I'm running this way. And then, boom, the second my invisibility pops, I go back over. I know he's going to come back around. Super easy play. I give him no time to react. Very easy play. Easy movement. Look at what this looks like. Like, look at what this looks like from her perspective, man. Like, she is none the wiser here. Boom. And we're like right here right now. Right? Like, how is she supposed to know I'm here? It was perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. We shove the wave in, easy peasy, and this game at this point, when you're this fed on Evelynn, the game should pretty much be over. Like, you are not supposed to get this fed on Evelynn this early in the game. So this game, I'm definitely looking forward to buying Sork Shoes, and I'm also trying to buy Magi's. So right here, I'm doing Dragon right now. Even though I'm sitting on a pretty big amount of gold right now, I can only afford Sork Shoes or Magi's. I can't afford both. Since I have Features Market, I have about 1,200 gold, I think, effectively. Because I think it's at like about 200 something right now. So I have about 1,200 gold. And Sork Shoes cost me 800, and Magi's cost me, I think, 1,000. So if I want to buy my... if I want to buy Magi's and Sork Shoes, I need to farm another 700 gold. But I don't remember if I do that or not right now. But that's definitely something you need to consider. If you really want to get 2 items, or if you really want to get a spike, you need to make a decision in your head if you plan on recalling, or if you plan on staying on the map long enough to farm the items, and what that's going to do to the map or the game state. We go for Dragon here because my bot lane just shoved in, and getting the air dragon on Evelynn is super important. Getting any dragon's important, honestly, as a jungler. The only one that doesn't really matter for jungle is Ocean Dragon, but it does help out your laners a bit. It's really important that I get the dragon kill just for the gold. I actually wonder what I do here. I think I probably just buy Sork Shoes and Aether Wisp just for the extra movement speed. Let's see what I buy. Aether Wisp? What did you buy, Luke? What did you buy? Yeah, Aether Wisp. So we're juiced now. Like, look how fast we are. 475 movement speed out of combat. Like, we are actually... It's almost as if we have Mobies. I think we're actually faster than if we had Mobies right now. Like, it's actually incredible just how fast you go when you get Air Dragon. And I think I have 5 stacks of Relentless Hunter right now. And I also have my Aether Wisp, which just gives me a ton of movement speed. So at this point in the game, since I'm so fed, I have 8 Darksteel stacks, I have my Sork Shoes, and I have my jungle item. I can honestly just start one-shotting people, even without my ultimate. Either I need my charm and I don't need my ultimate, or I don't need my charm and I need my ultimate. So let's take a look at how I approach this fight here. Because this is like pretty good by me, I think. So obviously, look at the fight right now. I obviously can't make it in time, right? If you're in this position that I'm in right now in Evelynn, I can't make it to this fight in time anyway. But what I can do is pay attention to where Akali is going. You saw her leave the lane like this. And since she's not in a super good spot right now, she only has a cutlass, she's probably not going to walk through river just in case she walks into me. And since I have this bush pink warded, I know that they don't have it pink warded. And I just wait. I just wait for the Akali here, and I get a free burst on her. And there's pretty much nothing she can do after this point. She basically has to just leave the fight, and there's nothing she can do. And right now, I'm just trying to look for a pick. What I'm thinking right now is Akali gave up on the play, and maybe she's looping all the way back around to go for her wave, and I'm just sitting here preemptively. But I end up wasting a bit of time here. But I still think it was a good look. I end up going for a cheeky play on the Zillion here. This is super easy to do on Evelynn. I actually do this so often. If you're really fed, you can just do stuff like this, and it's so awesome. You'll notice that I E'd there instead of Qing, because he was close enough where if he flashed when I E'd, it would have teleported to him. Which is a play that I showed in my Evelynn guide. Picking up free kills at this point. I get juked. It's kind of obvious she's going up there. I don't know why I did this. I didn't even ult. Like, I just got 3 kills and I didn't even ulti. So I'm really trying to buy my Magi's. Like, I'm like, okay, this game's getting kind of out of hand. I need to hurry up and get my Magi's before I get too many kills. Because the worst feeling in the world is not having your Magi's and getting like 1,000,000 kills. I didn't even buy Magi's here? Okay, I'm actually tilted at myself right now. Honestly, the Sheen buy isn't that bad, and maybe I wasn't super sold on the game yet. I guess in hindsight, I mean, not in hindsight, but looking at the game, I can understand my thought process. We're in a really good spot right now, but they do have characters that could stop me. Mainly being Silas, so I understand why I didn't go Magi's here, but I promise, guys, I do go Magi's, and I get very fed with it. Oh, okay. So the early reset that I did, I'm really sorry for backtracking here. I'm just trying to understand my thought process a little bit here. This is a play where they know that I'm bot side, so their jungle top lane are totally okay with staying for a long time here because they know I'm bot side. They know I just got a triple kill. The last thing they expect from me is to be top side. I get a fast reset in. I instantly go into a bush with pink ward, so I know I'm not being spotted, and I instantly run top. Like I said before, I have so much movement speed. I have 480 now, and I'm just beelining it to the top lane. So they just saw me triple kill their team bot side, so they think they still have some time, but they are mistaken. I am way faster than I think any of them are ready for. And I just get a free little kill right here. Super, super easy. I think I buy my Lich Bane and my Magi's at the same time this game. I'm trying to think, because I've been playing a lot of Evelynn recently. This game was a couple days ago, so I'm sorry for the, I'm sorry for not knowing all the information. I mean, this game isn't necessarily like a thinking like a challenger anyway, but I do want to explain some of my thought process here. Also, I forgot to mention, my next couple of videos are probably going to be like this due to the fact that I've been getting some like rank packet loss, and whenever I stream, I've been getting packet loss, and it's very, very annoying. Like it's making the game unstreamable. You'll see I do it here too. This is just a little movement. Obviously, this isn't like some 500 IQ thing. It's just you just S key, just wait for your invisibility and then go. You know, it's very simple. That's not like an insane play or anything. Don't get me wrong, but it's just making sure you're doing stuff right is very important. And that's just us knowing our damage there. We're fed out of our mind right now, so that's an easy kill. Like I said before, if we have our charm, if we land our charm, we don't need ult, and if we can't land our charm, then we need to ult at this stage of the game. Oh yeah, I honestly don't even want to show you guys this. I thought that Zillion had no ult and no flash, so I was going to try to kill him, and then well, you know. So honestly, dude, it's a good thing I didn't buy my Magi's. That's all I'm going to say. I should have enough gold for my Lich Bane, though. Let's see. Yep, nice. I have enough gold for my Lich Bane. So my next item is more than likely my Magi's. And one of my favorite parts about Evelynn, or junglers in general that have like Moby boots, or stealth junglers just in general, is my favorite thing to do is to make a play happen, and then instantly run back there without instantly running back there without farming camps. What this does is it gives them the least amount of time to react to the possibility of you coming back. Because they probably think like there's a chance I could come back, but since I just died, they more than likely think that I'm not coming back for a while. Let alone, as soon as I recall, I come back on the map. I actually misplayed here. I definitely could have waited for the charm, and if I did, Kai'Sa would have lived, but it's honestly not that bad. We farmed our stacks back up, and we have enough. We almost have enough gold for our Magi's. I think we need like 600 gold, 600 or 700 gold. So that was really good, really proactive play. We just died, but we returned right back down for the play. I don't think I can kill this guy here. I shouldn't be able to. He should have Shroud. Okay, I guess he doesn't have Shroud. Good job, Metaphor. Okay, I should have enough for my Magi's now. Let's see what I do. Actually, I need one more camp. One more camp or the dragon will get me my Magi's. I actually think doing dragon here would be a mistake, but we'll see what I do. I'm just being kind of cocky right now because I know I can one-shot anybody on their team, so that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, I think I was upset here with Karma. I didn't want her to follow me around because I'm an invisible character, and it's actually something that if you watch my stream, you probably hear me repeating it all the time. I always say stuff like, yo, dude, I'm invisible, stop following me. And it's like, dude, it's actually kind of annoying how in like high elo, it almost seems like people don't know you're playing an invisible character. They'll like follow you around in the jungle and walk over potential wards and stuff like that. Obviously here that wasn't the case, but I just get triggered every single time I see my teammates follow me around the jungle. So if I could give myself advice right now, I would have told myself to recon by my Magi's. This is actually stupid that I'm staying on the map for this long. Actually, I'm gonna correct myself. It's not stupid. The reason why I did clear these camps, and I actually remember talking about it on stream, is because I want to match the swap. So whenever your duo, say you take early bot tower, you know how your bot lane always goes to top side? What you need to do is you need to be there as soon as possible, so that the weaker enemy team, like how do you gotta think about it like this, guys, okay? if you're behind as an enemy, how do you come back in the game, right? You have to capitalize on enemy mistakes. So if you go for a lane swap like this, and the enemy team overloads this lane, and you're too busy farming on the other side of the map, you can end up throwing your lead very, very, very fast. So what you need to do, and what I did this game, is since I knew my team was lane swapping, due to the fact that Kaiser was top, obviously, I cleared my bot side camps here and took a reset so that I could join my team top side. Got our Magi's now. We are ready to rumble. I'm pretty sure I int my Magi's away, by the way. I think I die like one more time this game. I think I int my Magi's away, but then I get it all back. So we're just taking it a long way. You know, the play so far is going good right now. The odds of it just being him up here are very slim, due to the fact that we see two people bot right now, and we see nobody mid. It's very, very obvious there's people coming up here, and that's what I was looking for, but I didn't find them. So as soon as I see them, I go up. I remember saying on stream that these guys like juked me. Like I barely just walked right by them, and I actually fucked this play up really hard. I was planning on just going through the tower, and I do, but this play becomes really, really ugly, so I just flash. Like, when you're this far ahead, using your flash for just a kill like that, like, don't get me wrong, it can be good if there's an objective to take, but I just flashed there to salvage the play. The play was actually going really poorly due to the fact that my teammates started to die, so I just flashed instantly and ended the play before it got bad. We saw the TP there, which is good. We're ready to come back again. Looking for the Sakali. This part of the play is really bad, because I can't walk through anymore. Well, I could, but my charm is wearing out, and so is my Q. So I'm in a really weird spot. I end up trolling my team pretty hard here. I get really lucky that San loses a little bit of HP, and it looks like we're going to get a kill here. Nice. So again, I'm just playing for kills. Like, I have my Magi's. My objective is kills right now. And again, you're going to see my movement here. Check it out. You always want to fake the way that you're moving with Evelynn. Like, this is how I get so many kills with this character. Watch my movement. Right? And I instantly come back. And they don't know I'm here. You can tell they don't know I'm here because they're not pinging. Let's take a look from their perspective. Okay. Oh wait, they did see me. Okay, never mind. Their team is just bad. Alright, scratch that. I'm bad and they're bad. Commentary over. You get my point though. You want to be faking the movement. These minions just walked up a little bit further than I wanted them to. But nonetheless, obviously it didn't work there. Well, it did work, but I executed it poorly. Obviously it didn't work out the best way possible right there. But you get my point. You always want to fake going one way, and then as soon as your invisibility procs, instantly turn around. You need to constantly give them the least amount of time to figure out what's going on. So right now we're just trying to farm kills. And I know people on YouTube like to tell you, you know, objectives are better than kills, but when you have a Magi's, guys, kills are better than objectives. And kills lead to objectives, and this is what you want to do. We weren't really, we knew that our ulti wasn't going to get killed there, but we needed to ulti just to stop the damage output from being put on us. Which is fine. We get another kill, and we get an assist for our Magi stacks. We're at 25 right now. We're juiced. We're looking good. Rift Herald doesn't really do much for us right now. We're just taking it just for the sake of taking it to make team fighting easier in the future. If we put a Herald down in a lane, then it's going to make their team group up, and we can just wipe them pretty easily. Again, I didn't take it there, but you want to make sure you're last hitting the dragons and the Rift Heralds, so you get the gold. Yeah, I don't really know what the enemy is doing at this point, because I kind of just start walking around one-hitting people. And this is where the game gets a little bit gross. Again, you saw how I was dancing a little bit there, I was faking my movement. You just want to constantly be putting it in the enemy's heads that you're going to go back in. Or that you're not going to go back in. It's all a mind game with this character. Juking when you're in vision is such a mind game, guys. That's a good ulti. We just got out of range there. We don't want to die because we have Magias, so... And look at this. Like, they probably think we're backing off right now, but I have the idea in my head that they think I'm backing off, but look at my passive regen, boys. Like, I'm almost full HP. So not only do they think that I'm up here right now, but they also think I'm low. So this Zilean is chilling right now. But he does not understand what's going on. I'm okay with not getting this kill here. It's more important that I don't die. I got a piece of the action with the assist, but I just need to focus on not losing my stacks right now and going for what I can. I need to make sure I just don't make any mistakes at this point in the game. Again, we're just waiting, trying to see someone fuck up. Farming our neutral objectives when we can. Now, I wouldn't normally go Spellbinder, but I had awkward gold on my recalls, and since I have a 25 stack Magi, just buying more and more AP every time I recall is fine. If this game went long enough, I'd sell my Spellbinder for death cap, but since this game was going so fast and I was getting so many kills, I just kept buying whatever I could buy. So that's the thought process behind going Spellbinder here. I recommend not going Spellbinder. I would prefer death cap over it almost any stage of the game. Going bot here is fine. It's tank versus tank. This fight's going to take forever, so I can make it in time. Easy clap. We save Urgot's life. And we're kind of just going to zoom around the map, we're just going to kill everyone. We have Spellbinder, we have Lichbane, we have Air Dragon, we have 5 stacks Relentless Hunter. We're just going to keep farming kills at this point. And you know what? Like, someone might look at a game like this and just think, you know, I'm not really playing objectively. But the fact of the matter is, guys, is we can't just do Baron. We can't. Unless Sion comes, we can't just do Baron. We don't have a tank. And they have good poke damage on the Baron. Like, they have Zilean Sivir. It's kind of hard for Evelynn to turn. Because for us to do Baron, guys, I have to be DPSing it. And if I'm DPSing Baron, then not only is my W probably going to be down, but my passive is going to be down, and my E passive is going to be down. So it's like, it's very hard for me to turn. That's why you'll see me constantly looking for picks here. So I actually made a really cool call here, and this is awesome what you can do with Evelynn or any jungler who is going to be looking for picks while you're doing Baron. So, boom, we just killed Dardoch, right? So what does the enemy team think? What would you think in this scenario? You're thinking we're on Baron, right? So if you think we're on Baron right now, that means you guys are probably going to try to stop it. So what I do is I don't hit Baron and I try to find someone to pick. Because I'm thinking that they're in a rut, or they're really nervous. They're down 10k gold. They can't give this Baron, right? Obviously, fighting here is really bad for them too, but they have to make a move at some point because they're just going to lose this game if they don't. So I use all that knowledge, and all I'm thinking is, you know what? My teammates can start doing Baron on their own. They can wait for me. I might be able to kill the Zilean and the Sivir here. Unfortunately, I get spotted by a pink. So instantly what this tells the enemy team is that I'm not doing Baron and that I'm just looking for picks. So what I do is as soon as I get spotted by this pink, I just instantly go and start doing Baron. Because like I said before and many other times, you want to give them the least amount of time possible to react to what you're doing. So if they just saw me looking for a pick, they have to think about what my position is. Am I just sitting right here? Am I back on Baron? Am I flanking around? Am I flanking around? But I just make the instant decision to just go back on Baron as fast as possible because it gives them less time to make their choice. It's kind of like if you guys have ever played like Counter-Strike or anything like that. Let's say it's like 1v1, right? And you're playing Terrace, and you see someone at A, right? Like just any map, it doesn't fucking matter, right? You see someone at A, and as soon as you see them, you instantly run to B. Like, you fight them, and you maybe like take a couple pop shots or something, and then you instantly just fucking run to B and you fast plant because you're giving them the least possible amount of time to react to what you just did, and the longer time they take to think about what you're doing, the more effective the play that you are forcing works out. Like the better chance it has of working. Because they're thinking like, oh, is he going to B? Is he turning? Is he doing Baron? Like what is he doing here? What's going on here? So this guy's Faker, so he stopwatches my Q, which is fine. I don't want to fight this guy unless my W's back up. I also, again, since I know I don't really want to fight this guy with my W up, I make another decision, the exact same one, right? I do this shit all the time on Evelynn, guys. So he thinks I'm still searching for him right now. He's probably going to sit in either this bush or this bush. I actually don't know because I haven't watched the VOD yet. So I don't know where he sits. But he probably thinks I'm just trying to kill him right now. But I just instantly run back to my team. Let's see what he does. Okay, so he just recalls. He actually plays it really well. But look at what Dardoch does, right? I make Dardoch think that I'm going for Urgot right now, but I am already in mid, bro. Like, these guys think that I'm chasing the Urgot right now, and look at what they're doing. They're so scared of me. They're trying so hard to find me because they think I'm looking for him right now. But in reality, I'm just here in mid making plays. Or I'm here for plays. So I didn't even know at the time. I thought that Urgot was just chilling in my jungle, like trying to run away from me. But in reality, Dardoch ended up coming over and getting trolled as well. So that was really good for us. Okay, Urgot's really angry. They missed the Urgot ult. Akali does a really good job here of just forcing my ulti out by jumping on me. There's basically nothing I can do about what's happening right now. I have to just ulti out and take the L. That's actually really good. If Akali can trade her ult for mine, it's really, really good for her. And right now I have Flash, and there's a lot of low enemy champions, so I'm trying really, really hard to potentially kill their entire team. Because if they stack up and hit like a 2 or 3 man E, they're gonna get melted. So that's what we're going for. I think I might end up trolling here. I'm not too sure though. Oh, my E accidentally killed Silas here. Look at this. I E towards the Sivir and she spell shields it, but since I passed through Silas, it kills him. This is actually just straight up lucky. Look at my E damage on Silas. I wasn't even trying to kill him. Oh my god. Again, we tried to fake our movement and going up here. Obviously this is pink warded, so it didn't work. But we faked our movement going up. And the way that I'm thinking this play right now is everyone and their mother knows I'm going for Akali right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go for Akali. You'll see me going down to try to help or try to look for the Zilean right here. And it ends up working out perfectly. Zilean literally walks right into us. He's honestly not even looking at his screen here. He's looking up here on this fight. He's like, shit, you know, Evelynn's going to come kill him. I got to help him out. But no, I'm right there and it's an easy ass play. Hit the Charm on him. Waiting for my passive. Nice. Waiting for my passive and my Q to come back up. So super clean. Super well played. We're sitting on buckets right now. We get Void Staff here probably. We get Void Staff, even though they don't have a ton of MR right now, we get Void Staff because they're going to be buying MR. And I also didn't have enough for Death Cap. If I had enough for Death Cap there, I would have bought Death Cap, but I didn't have enough. So we just buy Void Staff. It's the best item we could buy there. Again, I'm still going to look for picks. Whenever we can find someone, we just go on them. It's super fucking... Like, at this point in the game, dude, Evelynn is so fun to play. Because the entire enemy team is just so scared of you. Like, that was just our E damage. Our E took her down to half HP. And then we killed her with an auto Q. I get sniped by Urgot. Right now I have Flash, so I'm just looking to pop someone right now. Sarn is griefing. And we just wrapped the game up. So yeah, that's the end of that game. We ended up going 24-2-7. And like I said before, guys, if you want to check out other content other than my YouTube, I stream every single day on Twitch, twitch.tv/Metaphor. Come on in. Let me know you're from YouTube. It's so dope seeing all the new people coming in from YouTube. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. And yeah, thank you guys for watching so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.